Hi, I'm Waz. I'm a content creator, food writer, and event producer in Portland, Oregon. Today, the Humane League and I are going to take you on a tour of a few of Portland's most exciting vegan restaurants. My background is in architecture and design, and while the work that I do today, like writing about restaurants, developing vegan recipes, and producing vegan pop-ups is very different, at its core, everything that I do is about storytelling. Food is about storytelling. Food is a love language, and the best stories are told through food or over a great meal. I'm here at Miss Tacones on Killingsworth to check out their Mexican street foods like tacos, burritos, and tortas. Miss Tacones started as a pop-up and then built a following in the queer and vegan communities of Portland before finally opening this brick and mortar. The taqueria has created a paid-forward movement, so trans people of color always eat free. They really embody the true spirit of the Portland community.
Hi, I'm Polo Bañuelos. I'm one of the owners here at Miss Tacones. Miss Tacones is a queer-owned business. We are Chicano, we are immigrants. We are run and operated by an amazing staff of people of color here. Everybody here is wonderful, and I'm just happy to be able to serve this community and be a part of this beautiful community here in Portland, Oregon. When we get people coming in for the very first time, what I really want them to get out of this is kind of like a sense of feeling welcome. You're not just coming in to buy tacos or buy a burrito. You're coming in for a little bit more of an experience and just overall you're having dinner or lunch with family.
So what we have here is Miss Tacones' flagship taco trio. They've been serving these since day one of their pop-up. It's made with handmade from scratch seitan that they make daily in-house, and the tortillas are hand-pressed to order. We have three of them here, the carne asada, el pastor, and cilantro lime. The seitan is super juicy. Then the crema on top is just such a delicious complement. All three tacos are seitan based, but they are topped differently and marinated differently, and they truly are distinct. The best way to experience Miss Tacones is to have the taco trio and have them side by side. Now we're gonna move on to the chimichanga. So this is a big, beautiful beast of a fried burrito. It is stuffed with seitan, grilled onions and peppers, and their house-made queso. And on top there's cilantro, queso crema, and their house-made Mexican cheese. I love how the seitan is slathered with avocado. I mean, honestly, I don't think a lot of people would know that this is vegan. Both of these dishes are absolutely delicious. The tacos are great, and this chimichanga, I mean, this is something special. It's a beast of a chimichanga, so bring a friend. If you enjoy Mexican street foods, you definitely have to check out Miss Tacones and join them in celebrating their community. I really appreciate how the Humane League's work is educational and research-based. You're presenting the information for the individual to consider, but you're also targeting animal agriculture at a completely different level and holding corporations accountable. I mean, these corporations really are the biggest offenders of animal cruelty and environmental devastation. So I grew up in Singapore, Taiwan, and Hong Kong in a Buddhist family, and we didn't eat beef, but we did eat other animals and a lot of vegetables and tofu. And of course, mock meats were part of my culture and upbringing. But it really wasn't until after college when I started learning how to cook that I began thinking differently about eating animals. And then shortly after I adopted cats was when I really started to have that click for me. We fall in love with these animals, so why is it okay to eat other animals? I initially went vegan for the animals, but it's much bigger than that now. It's about anti-oppression, and in 2022, veganism must be intersectional. Marasada loosely translates to spicy curry in Sinhala. This concept launched before the pandemic hit. They hosted their first pop-up just before Portland went into lockdown, and over the last couple years, they've become one of Portland's most beloved vegan restaurants. Marasada is unique, not just because it's Portland's only Sri Lankan restaurant, it is also a worker-owned co-op. Over half of the worker owners are Sri Lankan, and they're bringing their family traditions and recipes to the Portland kitchen. Here we have Marasada's Short Eats platter. This is a series of Sri Lankan street foods. It includes the vegan fish empanadas made of brine and banana blossom, the beef rolls made of impossible beef and potato, the jackfruit and potato croquettes, and the spicy split pigeon pea fritters. What we have here is the polo cutlet. What I really love about this is it's showing jackfruit in a traditional application. So many of us know jackfruit as a pulled pork substitute. In Sri Lankan cooking, it's used in many dishes from curries to street eats like this one. If it's your first time at Marasada, you have to get the rice and curry plate. The curries and relishes rotate weekly, and today we're in luck because it features one of my favorite specials at Marasada, which is the garlic curry made with whole garlic cloves. When the garlic cloves are simmered over a long time, they lose that intense garlicky taste. Instead, it's a mild, buttery finish. What I really love about their rice and curry plates is, you get to sample a lot of different things, and the spicy flavors and the milder flavors complement each other so well. One thing that makes Marasada really unique is that it's been a worker-owned cooperative since day one. When you eat here, you can feel good about supporting them because they've created a safe, healthy workspace for all their workers. When you're in Portland, don't miss Marasada. Stop by their patio to enjoy some of their delicious Sri Lankan curries. So before I moved here, a lot of people told me that Portland was a vegan haven, which is true. We have a lot of vegan restaurants here, but Portland also does have a lot of meat-centric restaurants. Sometimes I'll go out somewhere and there won't be a single vegan option at some of the places that somebody might pick. But where Portland has really surprised me is when some of the meatiest restaurants have gone above and beyond to showcase delicious vegetable plates. Seasonal local produce of the Pacific Northwest is really the heart of the Portland food world. But it has been really cool to watch vegan food from different cuisines around the world take the spotlight from vegan Mexican to Sri Lankan to Japanese to barbecue to dim sum. We are very lucky here in Portland.
Our boxes say always vegan, always tasty. The goal is to just make vegan food accessible for omnivores and vegans alike.
Boxcar Pizza in the Zipper Food Hall is Portland's only all-vegan Detroit-style pizza shop. Chef-owner Oda O'Connor serves square pies with pillowy golden crust, vegan meats, gooey cheese, and all of the pies have a really nice crunchy, cheesy edge.
We do classics, but we also try and keep things inventive and interesting. The special we have right now is blackberries, fresh basil, and some hot honey. You can get inspired by things that you wouldn't really necessarily think of. If you think of a blackberry pie, that's delicious, and stuff like that translates really well to pizza. Sandwiches, if you this would be really good on a sandwich. Oftentimes that will be really good on a pizza too. It's been so incredible being a part of the Portland vegan food scene because every day it seems like there's another option, something cool happening. There's a ton of pop-ups going on. There's so many different options here, and that really makes all of the vegan food have to be really good. And I just want to see it continue to grow, continue to be good, continue to be accessible to all sorts of people. So that's kind of what I hope and what I see for it.
Loved by vegans and non-vegans alike, Dough Donuts is a vegan donut and ice cream shop with unique flavors like French toast and carrot cake. My usual order at Dough is the Portland Fog Earl Grey donut and the rotating savory donut, which comes in flavors like pierogi, elotes, or cheeseburger.
My name is Ainsley Sittner, and I'm the co-owner of Dough Donuts and Ice Cream. We are Portland's first and only all-vegan ice cream and donut shop. So the Portland Fog was originally not a year-round flavor. It's an Earl Grey glaze with whipped cream and vanilla bean dust on top. It was so popular, it was demanded so often that we finally gave in and brought it back as a year-round flavor. So now for 5 years now, it's been our top seller. Right now we have a cheeseburger donut, so we make the patty inside the cheese, we make the pickles ourselves in-house, and a special sauce on top with some black sesame seeds. We've done mac and cheese filled, elote filled, Philly cheesesteak filled. Those are my personal favorite. My mission for dough is just to provide Portland with the most delicious donut that happens to be vegan. Most of our customers, I would say, are not vegan. They're just here for a really great quality product. And so if we can get everyone in here enjoying our product and also eating something that's maybe a little bit better for you, better for the earth, better for the animals, and that's really like all that matters to me.
My name is Humiko and I'm the owner and chef of the Auburn Shakura. Japanese food is more than ramen and sushi. There is home-style cooking that you don't see, and that's what we're trying to offer.
The onigiri is a must-order item at Obon. This one here is a torched onigiri with yuzu pumpkin seed miso, which they make in-house. It also has tofu misozuki. Onigiri is something that I ate growing up. It was a great after-school snack. Obon's curry udon is one of my favorite noodle bowls in Portland. So this noodle bowl is one of my go-tos year-round. It's great for the winter time when you're in need of something soothing and comforting. It's also really delicious in the summer. I'll eat this on a 90-degree day anytime. I love how bouncy and springy their handmade noodles are. They're made fresh in-house daily. We're very, very lucky to have Oda Tofu in Portland. It's the oldest tofu house in America. It's really, really delicious. If you're in Portland, don't miss Obon Shokudo. It's a really unique experience as it serves vegan Japanese food made with ingredients from the Pacific Northwest. And when you taste their food, you can see how much love they put into it. Thanks for joining me and the Humane League on our mini tour of the Portland vegan food scene. Make sure you check out all of the restaurants we featured on Instagram and let us know what your favorite spots are in the comments below.